Star Wars is over. Disney is over. Leslye Headland proves as much. Leslye Headland does what she does best: throw people under the bus. In this case, Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni apparently, according to her, helped her make the Acolyte, helped her with her creative vision, basically told her a lot of things about how to make the show work. And if this is how you make the show work, well, I'm not surprised that Ahsoka turned out to be such a boring mess. Dave Filoni. Anyways, Liffarian Parzer here to talk about Leslye Headland throwing Dave Filoni under the bus. I'm pretty sure Leslye Headland thought that she was going to get some bit of credibility by attaching Dave Filoni's name to the Acolyte. In reality, all she did was prove that Dave Filoni is a fraud. Yes, that's right. In an attempt to try to boost the numbers for the Acolyte, she doomed Star Wars as a whole. And if you didn't see the O'Keefe Media Group's piece on Disney, you would understand that no, you're not getting any more good entertainment out of the Walt Disney Company, and that includes all their subsidiaries for the foreseeable future. At least any project that Disney has their full money-grubbing hands on. Because Disney cares a lot more about BlackRock and Vanguard investment money than they care about pleasing the fans. They literally have a DEI chart in the HR department, according to the employee. So, there you go. There you have it. Dave Filoni is a phony and a corporatist. When he worked for George Lucas during the time where Lucasfilm was independent, he did everything George Lucas told him to do, which means that all the hate and all the love he got from Star Wars: The Clone Wars animated series should actually be put on the feet of George Lucas, because he was the one behind everything. He was the one making those creative decisions. But now that Disney owns Star Wars, Dave Filoni is going to do everything Disney tells him to do. This includes all of the weird woke stuff that we see in The Acolyte and in the current iteration of Star Wars today. Which is why I come to my point. I am glad they made Star Wars Legends. I am glad they decanonized so much of Star Wars, because now we could look back at those non-canon things and say those things are forever safe from Disney, because they're no longer canon, and Disney's not going to touch them, not going to ruin them. We could enjoy the good part of Star Wars. And you see, all of the canon parts of Star Wars now that were a part of George Lucas's Star Wars before, the prequels, the original trilogy, even the Clone Wars animated series, all gets ruined by Disney eventually. So we should be glad that Star Wars: The Old Republic, all of those books that got decanonized, are no longer going to be touched by Disney. They can't afford to adapt those because they're so not DEI and ESG. And even if they do, they will look so different that we won't even be able to recognize it. So we could always enjoy the old stuff. But that's enough from me. Star Wars has been defeated. It has been chewed up by the corporate teeth of Disney. There is no resuscitating it now. We got a 19-minute long sequence of people walking in the woods in episode 4 of The Acolyte, where nothing happened. Literally. Okay? And episode 4 of The Acolyte was 29 minutes long. More than half the episode was just walking. Isn't that crazy? Well, enjoy the rest of your day. And seeing that this is the end of the video, and hey, if you made it this far, you might as well drop a like, comment, subscribe. This is the first time I'm going to do the call to action thing. It depends. If I feel like it in the future, I might not do it anymore. Peace.